Hey, what's going on everybody on YouTube? How's everybody doing? I'm doing just fine. Doing awesome actually. So today, welcome back to another Minecraft building showcase. Today I have something very, very special for you. It is a haunted slash gothic mansion. Let's take a look at it. Alright, so welcome to probably the most requested build I'll ever have, which is a haunted mansion. You guys really wanted a haunted mansion from the previous Minecraft building video, where we did the pumpkin house, which this is definitely an upgrade. I will not be doing a tutorial of this simply because it's just way too complicated and there's lots of little elements and everything. And to do a tutorial on this, I just think it would be too long and too boring, and I don't know. I think a showcase is definitely better because it can give you inspiration to do your own. So definitely take some ideas from this if you want, and if you think you can copy it, go right ahead. And without further ado, let's get right into this. So starting off, we have a cool little gate design. We have like a little gate fence that goes all the way around, a chain link fence, I guess you could say. I thought that was pretty generic for like a haunted mansion or like a bar fence. I don't know. You could really think of anything here. We have sort of this gate, this metal gate here. I thought this was pretty cool because you can walk through this and it's like half open, so that kind of gives it a little creepy feeling that it's sort of open, so that you know this house has been, you know, sort of abandoned for a little bit, but the lights are still lit. Everything's a little bit creepy and it's like a little bit strange. See the nice little glow that's coming from the house over there. It gives it a nice little feel from the outside. So if we come into the path here, we have a very muddy design for the path. We have little gravestones over here, graveyard. It's pretty eerie, and that's kind of the feel that I was going for. It's just sort of this eerie feel, and just something's not quite right. You know, having a graveyard in the front yard just, you know, doesn't seem right. This maybe has a haunted past to it, or something happened with the family, or maybe the family buried their relatives in this yard, or people that they killed. I don't know. There's many different stories that you can go off of this. I'm just trying to be creepy in the sense of getting the feel for a haunted mansion. What's the story behind it? And once you really start getting into the story element of it, you could really come up with a cool design like we have here. We have this spooky tree with Halloween decorations. Now, I really do like the spooky tree. I find it to be very, very nice, and having the pumpkins hang. I thought maybe this could be like some sort of haunted like story with the pumpkins hanging. You could come up with your own story there. I couldn't think of anything really, but I'm sure you could come up with something. But the main attraction of this building showcase is the haunted mansion. So the haunted mansion is definitely pretty unique and pretty awesome. Let's just do a fly around of it. So right here in the front, we have multiple elements going on here. We have the front porch, which I found was really, really difficult to do, but I think I achieved it really, really well, which is, you know, going a bit small. You know, you have a little bit of a small, and then you have sort of the windows in the back and then the double doors. This is usually what the generic you see on a haunted mansion. I was looking up pictures and I saw that there was like sort of this tower thing, but not quite. It was like a tower, but it was also like built into the house as well. So I think I got that quite right there, and it was above the door as well. So that was sort of something I had to do. And we have this arch here for when you go into the door. Over on this side, we have a nice little windows, and also on the back side here, nothing too special going on the back side and the other side. But then we also have another little sort of balcony slash towery thing over here, which also has a side entrance. I thought this was pretty important as well, because when I was looking up pictures, I saw that there was also a side entrance and a main entrance on the same side, which at first I thought was weird, and then I was like, oh, okay. I guess that kind of makes sense if you want to come out the side. I don't know. That's just the design I was going off of. It looks cool, though, either way. Also, another reason why I don't want to do a tutorial of this is because look how many anvils this requires to build. It requires a ton of anvils to build, so it's really not practical for survival. And when I do tutorials, I want my builds to be practical for survival as well. But anyways, without further ado, let's check out the interior of this build. Oh, before we do that, actually, hang on. Let's go up here. This roof is pretty unique as well. It has sort of this really just rounded off shape. If you look at it, it sort of has this unique roof to it. Usually you just see roofs go up in a straight line, like a straight diagonal path, and this does not. This has actually like a curved sort of shape when you're looking at it from down here. So that's pretty cool. I just kind of wanted to point that out to you guys. So now let's go take a look at the interior. The interior has some special little elements as well. I knew I had to go all out on the interior to really make this work. So when we come down off the front porch here, you go down here, you have your ender chest over here, and it just kind of gives it a nice eerie feeling being that dark corner over there. We have a nice spiral staircase that sort of goes up. I felt like that was really important, especially coming from the front door. And then over here, I guess the grand piece of this, the centerpiece of the living room, or yeah, I guess the living room area here, is the grand piano, and it has a good use of an enchantment table, which I think it gets levels from this book over here. Maybe it's a little bit too far away, I'm not sure, but that's besides the point. This is just has a double purpose, just to be a notes for playing the piano, or note sheets or whatever, and then you also have an enchantment table for the Minecraft purposes. So it's pretty cool. We have an end rod holding up the piano, the lid of it. I don't know what you would really call it, but that's what I would call it, like a lid to the piano, and then it kind of just gives it a nice little feel. And then we have like activator rails for the keys of the piano, because I thought they were pretty cool, because they had like, you know, sort of this dark and then light texture, so I thought that worked really well for, you know, the piano keys. So we have a cool little bookshelf design. I thought that was pretty neat. And then we have some chest over there. But if we go upstairs, we have the grand master bedroom, which is very, very cool. It's all decked out and all this spookiness, and looks very, very cool. We have like chests and heads of just skulls and stuff. And then we have orange. The main color is orange here, so orange and all this different things. And then the grand bedroom, the master bed, with the chest at the end, which I thought was a really cool design for a bed. You don't usually see this, but it'd be cool if bed textures would connect if they were, you know, were next to each other. But they do not, sadly, which is unfortunate. If we go out this door, we're out a big balcony where you can see everything. There's all the builds of the previous build. There's the Afterlife Castle. Wow, I didn't think we'd be able to see that from here. And then if we come out this door here and we go out here, we have the other balcony. If I can get out, there we go. And you can see everything out here. It's pretty cool. I enjoy this. I enjoy this house very, very much. So let's head back outside and I'll finish up what we want to do. So This Haunted Mansion I am very, very proud of. I feel like it captures all of the elements of a Haunted Mansion, Gothic Mansion, whatever you want to take from it. Really, the only difference that really makes it from a Haunted Mansion to a Gothic Mansion is the decorations. The haunted part of it comes into play when you have the spooky tree, the gravestones in the front yard, and the pumpkins, the cobwebs, the dead bushes all around, and the dead garden that's out front, and the gate that goes around. I mean, that's either way. That could be either way, but really, if you wanted to make it a Gothic mansion, it really works both ways, because you can just replace the dead tree with a bunch of like, I don't know, like a nice looking Minecraft tree or something. I don't know, whatever you want to do, and some flowers here and there. Take the cobwebs down, take the gravestones out, and you really got a nice looking house. At first, initially, I was building a Gothic house, and I was going off of the reference images that I was going off of, which, by the way, this house is definitely different from the reference images in point of style, but you know, they definitely did help, the reference images. But with that said, this definitely can work both ways as a Gothic and a Haunted Mansion. But it could be a Gothic Haunted Mansion. Who knows? But either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. It was very, very fun. Definitely getting into that Halloween spirit with this new build theme that we got going on. But that's going to do it. As always, don't forget to be awesome, and I will see you guys next time.